I love coffee. I mean, who doesn't, right? But once I finish this one, I'm gonna go cold turkey on coffee for 7 days to see 1. Any changes in my body or sleep, and 2. If I can live without coffee after 7 days. Why am I doing this? So every day when I wake up, the first thing I do in the morning is grabbing a cup of coffee. And at around noon, I grab another one, and sometimes I have more coffee during the day. So on average, I drink about 2 to 4 cups of coffee per day, and it's been like that for almost 10 years. And I've had no issue with my coffee habit, but it's not desirable. This is my last coffee before the start, so let me savor it. I just finished my coffee and I set up a timer for 7 days. And I'm starting now. I'm really scared to be honest, but I do have my game plan. My game plan was nothing special. I just went to grocery store and bought some drinks to replace coffee for 7 days. I just came back from grocery shopping, trying to find some coffee substitutes, and these 5 are what I got. So the first one is just water in a cool water bottle. And the next one is lemonade. I'm sure there's a ton of sugar. And the third one is chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk. And the last 2 are both teas. They are both caffeine free. One is chamomile and lavender tea, and the other one is turmeric and ginger. But we'll see what works the best for coffee substitutes. So far, it's been a couple of hours without coffee, and I'm doing all right. So the first day is done and I drank nothing but water. It is helpful enough to not think about coffee as much, but it's only day 1 and it was Sunday today, so the real issues would arise on weekdays, especially in the morning. It is day 2 today. I am craving coffee a lot right now. But funny enough, I realized how habitual my coffee drinking was. Because my body says, oh, you don't need coffee that much, or at least that's what I think. But in my head, it keeps saying like, you should drink coffee, all the time. Drinking tea in the morning definitely helped for a little bit, but I still feel very groggy and I keep yawning. It doesn't feel like I'm starting a day. But I'm gonna try drinking a lot of water during the day so I don't need to think about coffee all the time. Hopefully it works. Well, it didn't work at all. Today was such an unproductive day for me because from the moment I woke up till I go to bed, which is now, I've been having headaches, and the headache itself is not severe, it's just a mild headache, but it's been poking my head the whole day. And also I don't usually take a nap, probably because of coffee, but today I took a 30-minute nap, and even after that, I didn't feel fresh. I still felt groggy and tired. It's weird because the actual coffee craving part is not that bad. I can bear with it, but it's just the side effects that are annoying. Overall, I feel miserable. There's headaches, I feel tired, I feel not motivated, I can't focus on work as usual. I was more worried about the coffee craving part. That's why I got a bunch of coffee substitutes. So anyway, I hope it's better tomorrow, but I'm done for the day. It is day 3 without coffee and my headache actually got worse, so I had to take Tylenol the first thing in the morning. And waking up knowing that I won't have coffee sucks. So as of today, I tried all the coffee substitutes that I bought on weekend, and I'm gonna rate them out of 5. So first thing first, water. Water has been quite helpful to not think about coffee as much, so I would give this 3.5 stars. Next up, we have lemonade. So this is not sugar-free or organic by any means, but after drinking this, it was very refreshing. So it says 55% at least is sugar, if I'm reading this right. That's a lot of sugar. So it's not the healthiest option. So considering all of these factors, I would give this 4 stars. Next up, we have chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk, but as a coffee substitute, it was just okay. It wasn't any good or bad in any way, so I would give this 3 stars. I should have reminded myself that I don't like ginger. When I tried it, it was okay, but the aftertaste was ginger, so I was not a big fan of it, so I would give this 2 stars. And lastly, chamomile and lavender tea. I have been drinking this every morning since I bought this. It's such a nice way to start my day instead of coffee. But the issue is it doesn't last as long as coffee. I don't know, after an hour or so, I feel groggy and tired again. But the vibe is the closest to coffee, I would say. So I would also give this 4 stars. And based on my rating, from now on, I'm gonna drink chamomile tea and lemonade mainly. That sounds like a plan. Today is day 4, but apparently my friend Andy, the first thing he said was, can we stop for coffee? So we're gonna stop at coffee shop, and I'm gonna enjoy the temptation.
So much.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's so hot. It's good though.
So it's been about 4 or 5 hours since I woke up. I haven't been experiencing any side effects of quitting coffee yet. I don't know what's the cause of it, but I'm speculating it's because my friend's visiting, so that's weird.
I don't know how many hours in, but my boy Sangwoo over here is feeling some withdrawals. So he's helping himself to some, what is that, tampon tea? I guess you'll have to find out.
What? I'm not having coffee. I'm not cheating, guys.
Itadashimasu!
Never mind about me not having any symptoms. I had headaches, so I took Tylenol. But having a friend come over during this challenge definitely helped me take my mind off coffee. Here's your coffee.
감사합니다.
Wow. So good.
Diner coffee be hitting differently. Cheers.
Enjoy.
Had like
I just took a nap twice today already, and I don't feel fresh at all. It's not that I want to give up, but I don't know why I'm doing this. If I only had 1 cup of coffee today, my life would have been 10 times better. Seriously, I don't want anything else but just a cup of coffee. Tea can suffice to some degree, but it doesn't fully replace coffee, I feel like. I just don't crave coffee for the sake of drinking coffee. I just feel miserable not having to enjoy the ritual and the act of drinking coffee. It was so hard to wake up in the morning because I had a crazy headache. I don't see any positive impact of quitting coffee. I feel quite pointless of doing this. And it was time for my friend to leave. Having him here made it easier to forget about coffee, but I was all on my own again. This week feels like one of the longest weeks for me, but at the same time, it has been such a great time for me to look back on my coffee drinking habits and realize how dependent I was, and also how much I've been drinking coffee habitually. Pros and cons of drinking coffee. Pros: increased alertness and energy, improved cognition, mood enhancement. Cons: anxiety and restlessness, sleep disturbances, potential for dependence. A lot of these are what I've been already experiencing. After reading pros and cons, I'm still not sure if it's worth quitting coffee. I only have about a few minutes left till the timer goes off, so I wanted to do some reflections. I feel like my withdrawal symptoms began in day 2 and peaked in day 4 or 3. And I don't usually take a nap, maybe once every 2 months. But this week, I took a nap for 5 times. Every morning, I started with an extreme headache, so starting my day with Tylenol became my routine. I feel like I can just live without coffee at this point. I don't crave coffee as much, but I do miss the act of drinking coffee, making coffee, and just all the rituals around it. Speaking of, my 168 timer has just finished. Yeah, so anyway, this week felt like the longest week for me so far this year. But my decision for now is, instead of drinking coffee habitually like I used to, I'm gonna savor my coffee time and enjoy the flavor of coffee. But anyway, that was it. I'm glad it's finally over. Peace. Yeah, so I was pretty disappointed at how little change I could notice. Looking back, 7 days might not have been enough time to see the true change. But realizing how dependent and habitual I was on the coffee was my biggest takeaway. I'm gonna miss you a lot.
Eat your vegetables, kids. They're good for you. What's going on, man? What do you want? You want to drive the car? No car for you, car crash. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stop.